Hey ladies, we're going to do the American style dining. Let's pick up our knife and fork, please. Knife in the right hand, fork in the left hand, considering you're both right-handed. Making sure the handle is in your palm. Index finger at the stem, at the neck. Okay, now let's cut. We are cutting. Let's hold down the chicken breast. Lower the hand to make it look more natural. Okay, and we're cutting. We're finished cutting that piece. Place your knife at the top, jagged edge facing you. Switch your fork to the right hand, holding it like a pencil, idle hand in lap, and you're enjoying that portion. Let's make sure that our hand is closer to the top of the fork, Grace. Closer to the top. Good job. Let's enjoy that portion. Focus on your plate. Okay, great. Now it's time to cut again. Switch the fork back to your left hand. Index finger in place. Good job. Make sure it's in your palm. Retrieve the knife. Index finger in place. And you're holding down the chicken breast with the fork and you're cutting. Good job. Let's cut. Let's cut. Okay, you're finished cutting that piece. Place the knife at the top. Switch the fork to your right hand. Since you're right-handed, idle hand in your lap, and you're enjoying that portion. You all are doing great. Now, let's say we'd like to pause. Where do you place your fork? Where do you place your fork?
At 5 o'clock.
Okay. If you'd like to take a drink, what do you do first?
Take your napkin,
And dab the corners. Now, the rest of the napkin should be in the front where you're holding it down with the rest of your fingers. Good, good. And dab. Good. Then you place the napkin back in your lap. Good job, Grace. Okay. And you take a drink, holding the stem glass at the stem, looking into the glass, and place it back on the right. Now it's time to cut the last piece in the American style. Pick up your fork, one at a time. Remember, we don't cross our body. Pick up the fork with your right hand and hand it to your left hand. Index finger in place. Index finger in place. The handle is in your palm. Good. Now retrieve your knife. Index finger in place, handle in your palm, and we're cutting. Holding down the chicken breast, keeping that fork stationed. Sitting up straight, Faith. Okay. Good. Now we're finished cutting that piece. Place the knife at the top. Switch the fork to the right. Holding it like a pencil. Holding it like a pencil. Remember, it's at the top. It goes to the top of your hand. Do you see how Faith is doing it? Okay, remember. Let go, like this. Holding it like a pencil. Good job. Now you're enjoying it, enjoying that portion. Let's see some energy, enjoying that portion. You're doing great. Now you're finished. Switch the fork, place the fork in the 5 o'clock position. And the knife accompanies the fork. Do we close it, Grace? The handles, close the handles. Good job. That's a 5 o'clock. That says you are finished.